fly locally. I have never seen anywhere where you are even allowed to, even if it's a bottle of water, a plastic clear bottle, to take it into the bed, let alone a flask with a content in it. Most of those things you leave at the, before you even, if it's the Abuja airport, I know, the place before you climb the bridge down onto the tarmac, they'll check you there, they'll say you can't take that in. So how come he took the flask and he passed that place in the first place? That's the first question we should ask. Secondly, he now got to the point where we were supposed to get on the plane and they told him you can't take it in. The question is, was that flask more important than his flights that he wanted to catch? Once they said you cannot take it in, you can't take it in. Then the next thing, he went in front of the plane, started blocking the plane, started doing macho man in front of the plane. In fact, memes that are come, that are calling him plane stopper. No, that's totally wrong. Somebody was saying we are still waiting for investigation for Shomole's wound. Is the conclusion. We have to get the conclusion because we had both parties too. But this one we have. Then you blocked the front of the plane, you impeded other passengers, you disrespected other passengers. And as I yesterday, his aide was coming out to say, we are not wrong. That's what she's aide do, because the owner of the airline was calling. I'm sure when the owner of the airline saw this, I'm sure he was very upset. And for the pilots, yes, I know the pilot was provoked. He provoked the pilot, but under no circumstance should the pilot have broken those aviation protocols by even trying to move the plane when she didn't get the all clear. So they are both wrong, two wrong. And I'm happy that KWAM1 has stepped in. And I hope they are able to effect that ban as the investigation goes on. The question is, going forward, what are some of the suggestions? I think ground staff there should also have cameras embedded in their jackets. Secondly, we should be able to have police on ground that the pilots can radio to be able to save us all of this skirmish. Thirdly, what WASU should be doing now is to be issuing a strong-worded apology to the passengers, to people out there, to the Nigerian people, to everybody concerned. I expected is either his PR person kept quiet yesterday, now that there are more damning video evidence, should issue a strong-worded apology. So that, because I hear they've petitioned the Attorney General now, NCA Achimogu was saying it. I saw Mary Chinda's report where she interviewed Achimogu. So that